Hey everyone, hope you're all well and having a lovely day so far. If you have not practiced with me before, then welcome. I am Amy and I will be your yoga teacher for the day. If you're here all the time, then welcome back. This is going to be a really funky Vinyasa flow, moving not super fast because we've got some very challenging transitions to wrap our heads around. So yeah, it should be fun, should be playful, definitely a lot of surprises thrown in there, moving around our mat in all different directions. So if that sounds like something that you're up for, come and meet me on your mat. And if you do make it to the end of this class and you enjoyed it, I would be really grateful if you could take a second to leave a comment letting me know what you thought about it. You can leave requests for future classes, give it a thumbs up so that I know you enjoyed it, subscribe so that you don't miss my next class, but more important than that is just come onto your mat and hopefully have some fun. So we will be starting today in a child's pose. Find your favourite variation, so knees wide or together, arms forward or hands beneath the head. Whatever variation of child's pose feels most comfortable so that you can release any tension that you might have carried with you onto your mat. Whether that's tension in the body, tension in the breath, tension in the mind. Can you let yourself feel completely supported, completely held by the surface beneath you? Feeling the stability provided by the mat, provided by the earth, so that your body can then soften, release, unwind, and let go. With every exhale, maybe you can soften and sink in a little bit further, sending out more and more tension on the wave of each exhale. Knowing there'll be a lot of movement coming up, so really savor these first few moments in stillness to draw your awareness into your practice. Preparing your mind, your body, and your breath for what's to come. Here with your face close to the earth, you might be able to hear the breath more clearly than usual. Maybe you can feel the breath moving in and out of the body. Maybe you can feel it landing on the mat and reflecting back towards you. Maybe observing differences in temperature on the inhale and exhale. So just observing all of those features of the breath to give your mind something to focus on, to keep it held in the present moment. Maybe as you observe the breath, it starts to change. Maybe it becomes a bit fuller, deeper, smoother. Feeling more and more expansion with every inhale. And more relaxation with every exhale. Finally, a little check-in with your mind, noticing what you've carried with you in your mind. Whether it's thoughts about what you were doing before the class, thoughts about what you're doing afterward, anything that's keeping you preoccupied and distracted from the present moment. And knowing that it's normal for the mind to be busy and distracted, just notice it. And are there any thoughts that you can maybe set aside now so that you can drop into the present a little bit more fully? letting your awareness connect to those things that are alive for you here and now. This is the only time you'll have this moment. So can you use it to be present rather than getting caught up with past events that can't be changed and future events that might never happen? Just enjoy these final few breaths here in stillness before we start to invite in movement. Now, if they're not already, extend both arms out long in front of you. Spread through the fingers. Have a little wiggle from side to side, moving the shoulders, moving the hips. Just easing into some gentle movement, starting to mobilize the body, getting the blood moving. Keep the hands extended, lift the hips away from the heels, bring the knees to hip width apart, let the hands carry on walking forwards, sink the chest down into your Anahatasana, melting heart, puppy pose. Take a few breaths to get curious about what feels good here, any movement or maybe stillness. Tapping into whatever your body needs right now. Now keep the left arm extended, thread the right arm under the left, melt right ear and shoulder down towards the earth. Let the upper body be soft and heavy. Tuck under the left toes, lift the left knee away from the earth. Try and keep the weight in the shoulder here rather than in the head. Then lift the left leg away from the earth any amount. Tap the left toes back down, lift them back up. Let's do 3 more. Tap, lift, lower, lift. Last time, tap, lift and pause. Keep the leg lifted. Bend the knee, squeeze the heel into the glute, then straighten. Squeeze, extend, squeeze, extend. Last 2. Last one, squeeze in, keep the heel squeezing in towards the glute. See if you can reach, falling. See if you can reach the left hand to catch hold of the outside edge of the foot. Maybe you fall out of it in the process like I just did. See if you can keep the grip on the foot. Start to lower the left knee down towards the floor. Keep hold of the foot as you unwrap the right arm. Reach it up towards the ceiling. Pull the left heel in towards the glute. It's like a half camel shape. Push the hips forward. Push the heart up towards the ceiling. Then we'll find our way back out in reverse. So lower the right ear and shoulder down towards the floor. Start to lift the left knee to hover, keeping hold of the foot. Release the hand, drop the left hand back to the floor. Straighten the leg, drop the toes, drop the knee. Unravel, reset. Notice any differences between left and right side. Then straight onto the second side. Left arm underneath, thread it through. Melt the upper body into the mat. Tuck under right toes, lift the knee. 5 times, lift, lower, lift, lower for 3, 2, last one, lift and keep it lifted. Bend the knee, heel to glute, straighten for 4, 3, 2, last one, squeeze in, keep it squeezing in, feel into all the wobbles. Maybe you can reach the right hand around to catch hold of the foot or the ankle. Then can you keep a hold of the foot as you drop the right knee to the floor? I'm so wobbly on this side. Unravel the left arm, reach it to the ceiling, pull the right heel all the way in towards the glutes. Lean back, look up, broaden through the chest. Then out in reverse, lower left hand, left shoulder, left ear to the floor. Lift the right knee. Drop the right arm back forwards, straighten the leg. Drop toes, drop knee, unravel, both arms long. Have a little wiggle through the chest and through the shoulders. Keep the arms extended. Inhale, ripple forwards into a high cobra. Exhale, press the floor away, wave it back towards a child's pose. Inhale forwards, open the heart. Exhale back, round the spine. Let's do 3 more. Big inhale. Big exhale. Last 2, breathe in. Wave it back. Breathe out. This time as you come forward, can you lift the feet and squeeze them in towards the glutes, finding a high cobra. Imagine like you could tap the big toes towards the shoulder blades. Start to lift the left knee to hover. Tap it back down. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Last 2. Now lift the left knee to hover, keep it lifted, roll onto the right knee, keep the left knee hovering here with the knee bent, squeeze the left heel into the glute, reach the left arm forward, half side plank. Sweep the left hand to catch the outside of the left ankle, kick the foot into the space behind you, so kicking it behind rather than up. Now see if you can slide the hand towards the knee and nestle the left big toe, all the toes, into the crook of the elbow here, kind of like a mermaid shape. Hand is catching hold of the shin or the knee. Toes tucked into the elbow. Take 1 more big breath in and big breath out. Now slide the hand back onto the ankle, bring it so that the thumb is on the pinky toe side of the ankle and the fingers are wrapping around the big toe side of the ankle. See if you can keep hold of the ankle, deliver the foot to the top of the mat, the hand will pivot, so now it's around the front of the ankle. Tuck under the back toes, lift the back knee, lift the leg for a standing split. Hand is still on the ankle. Using the strength of the right leg to lift the leg even higher. Drop the right foot next to the left. As soon as it lands, keep the left leg straight but come up to standing. Right hand comes onto the hip, standing staff pose. Keep hold of the ankle, bend the right knee, lower all the way down into a pistol squat. Reach the fingertips straight out in front of you. Then bring the hands onto the floor behind you. Lift the hips, find a reverse tabletop, left leg still lifted. Cross the left ankle over the right ankle, figure 4, reverse table. Drop the hips down to the earth, let the left foot roll over to the right hand side, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Right arm wraps around the left knee, give it a little hug. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, spiral a little bit further into the twist. Now bring the hands towards the right, then let them carry on traveling towards the back of the mat. Lift the knees, carry on traveling around into a wide-legged forward fold facing the left-hand side of the mat. Toes point out, heels point in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. 2 more, lift and lengthen. Fold and deepen. Last time, breathe in. Breathe out. Now turn the right toes to point towards the top of the mat. Bring the right hand onto the outside edge of the left foot. Then see if you can kick the leg towards the front of the mat, turning back to face forward. It's like a twisty pistol squat. Keep the leg hovering, reach both arms towards the front of the room. Then fingertips down, swing the left leg all the way back into a runner's lunge. Drop the left knee down, kick the right leg out behind you, one-legged table. Then swing the right leg all the way out to the right hand side. Drop the heel to the floor in line with the hip. Stay where you are. I'm just turning to face you so you can see what I'm doing. Tuck under the left toes, lift the left knee. Drop the left knee, lift the right leg. Drop the right leg, lift the left knee down, right leg lifts. Then just keep it going from side to side. Be mindful of what's going on through the shoulders here, whether you're collapsing into one hand or the other. See if you can resist that. Let's do one more of each. Then drop the foot, drop the knee. Leg is still out to the side. Walk the hands forward, sink the chest down. Puppy pose through the upper body. Then slide the hands upright, bring the hands onto the hips, come all the way up. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, slide the right hand down the right leg. Inhale, left fingertips down, right arm reaches up and over. Exhale, take it over to the other side. Keep it going, finding fluidity in the movements. Big, expansive inhales and full, complete exhales. Next time, the left fingertips come down to the earth, pause there. Right arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Then lift the left hand to hover. Lower the fingertips down. Lift, lower, lift, lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way back upright, hands to hips. Step the right knee back underneath the right hip, kneeling on the shins. Hands onto the lower back. Push the hips forward, push the heart up, finding your camel pose. If you feel ready for it, you could lower the hands down towards the heels, maybe tucking the toes under to elevate the heels. Big, deep inhales. Big, deep exhales. Then come all the way back upright, neutralize the spine. Sit yourself down and swing the feet out towards the right hand side as you do so the toes point towards the right. Right hand down on the earth, left arm reaches up and over. Big inhales into the left side of the body. Then inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, roll back into tabletop. Rearrange the knees so that they're underneath the hips. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, press the floor away, round the spine. 2 more, expansive breath in. Full breath out. Last time, big inhale. Big exhale. Now send the hips back towards a child's pose. Arms extend as far forward as you can. Now see if you can keep the heels squeezing in towards the glutes as you roll forward into a high cobra. Breathe in. Then back to your child's pose. Breathe out. Inhale forward, heels keep squeezing. Exhale back. Let's do 3 more. Big inhale. Big exhale. Last 2. Last one, bring it forwards and pause with the heels squeezing in. Lift the right knee to hover, lower, lift, lower for 3, 2, and 1. Lift the knee, keep it lifted. Roll onto the left knee, the left shin, keep the right knee bent. Reach the right arm forwards. Then catch the foot or the ankle, kick the leg back behind you, roll the shoulder away from the ear. One more big breath in and big breath out. Then see if you can reach the hand further down the shin, maybe even reaching the knee as you tuck the toes in towards the elbow. Slide the hands back onto the ankle, thumb on the pinky toe side, fingertips around the big toe side. Then deliver the foot all the way to the top of the mat, pivoting the hand onto the front of the ankle as you do so. Tuck under the left toes at the back of the mat, lift the knee, step onto the right foot, standing splits. Drop the left foot down as soon as it lands, keep hold of the right ankle, come up to stand, left hand onto hip, right leg straight out in front of you. Bend into the left knee, come down into a pistol squat. Definitely hard for me on that side, so if you need to bring a hand down, of course you can always do so. Now release the grip on the ankle, extend both arms forward. Plant the hands on the earth behind you, push the hips up, one-legged reverse table. Cross right ankle over left knee, push the hips even higher. Drop the hips to the earth, let the right foot fall over to the left hand side, give the right knee a little hug, lift and lengthen, twist and deepen. Now let the hands walk towards the left, then towards the back, then towards the right as you unravel into Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. 2 more, breathe in. Breathe out. Last time, big inhale. Big exhale. Turn the left toes forward, catch the outside edge of the right foot with the left hand, then swing the right leg through into this funky pistol squat with a twist. Reach both fingertips forward, plant the fingertips down, swing the right leg through into your lunge. Drop the right knee down, kick the left leg back behind you into your one-legged table. Swing the left leg out to the side, drop the foot to the floor. Right toes tuck under, lift the right knee. Lower the right knee, lift the left leg. Then just keep it going between those two shapes. Keep breathing. Keep engaging the core, speeding up, slowing down, finding a pace that suits you. Let's do one more of each. Then drop the foot, drop the knee, walk the hands forward, sink the chest towards the earth. Slide the hands back upright, press off, bring the hands onto the hips. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, slide the left hand down the left leg. Then inhale, right fingertips all the way down beside you. Left arm reaches up and over. Exhale over to the other side. Then just keep it moving. Flowing with your breath. Next time, the right fingertips come to the earth, pause there, left arm reaches up towards the sky, then lift the right hand to hover, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way back up, hands onto hips, step the left knee in, find your camel pose. Once again, you can have the hands on the lower back or lower them down onto the heels, whatever feels best. Come all the way back upright, sit yourself down, swing the legs out towards the left hand side. Left hand down, right arm reaches up and over. Keep pressing the right hip into the mat. Then inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, lower the hands to the earth. Find your tabletop. Now tuck under all 10 toes. Lift the knees to hover. Tap, lift, tap, keep it going. Keep pressing the floor away evenly with both hands. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and hover and pause. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale. Downward dog as you exhale. Have a few moments to yourself in your downward dog here to explore, to find anything that feels good. One more breath exploring movement, then find your way back to stillness. Bring the big toes to touch, find a deep bend into the knees. We'll take 5 little bunny hops, working our way towards the top of the mat. Eventually arrive in a malasana, so on your last hop, let the toes land out wide, heels in. Let the elbows press in towards the knees. Reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Keep the knees drawing out wide as you press up to stand. Lift the heels when you get to the top. Lower all the way back down. Just 2 more. Press up. Elevate the heels. Sink it down. Last time, all the way up. All the way down. Hands back to heart center. Inhale, right hand down. Left arm up, twist. Wrap the left arm behind the back, the right arm around the front of the right shin. Step the left foot ever so slightly in towards center and lift the right heel. Then keep the bind around the leg. Come all the way up to stand on the left foot. Pulling the right knee in towards the side of the body. Then nice and slow and controlled, can you deliver the right foot all the way back towards the outside edge of the mat? Step back to your malasana. Lower the hands to the earth. Big step back with the left foot, landing in a lizard lunge. Shift forwards and backwards on the left tiptoes, bringing some weight into the wrists here. Now start to thread the right arm underneath the right knee, reaching the arm out to the side. Then wrap the arm behind the lower back. Lift the left hand and maybe bring the hand to meet the right, finding your bound lizard, sometimes known as snail pose. Release the bind, bring the right hand to the outside of the right foot, so keeping the leg hooked around the front of the right arm. Then see if you can lift the right foot, Shift the weight forwards and lift the left leg as well, finding a flying lizard. Step the left foot down, unravel the right foot, drop the left knee, full lizard pose. Inhale, reach the right arm forwards, up and back, tap the back of the left thigh. Exhale, rainbow it forwards, tap as far in front of you as you can. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, take it forward. Keep it going, breathe in, wave it back. Breathe out, wave it forward. This time, inhale, rainbow the arm back, catch the back foot with the hand, pull the heel in towards the body, opening through the left quad, spiral the chest towards the side of the room. See if you can keep hold of the foot as you work the front leg in the direction of straight for a very funky half split shape. Keep hold of the foot, rebend into the right knee. Now let go of the foot, but keep the heel squeezing in. Thread the right arm underneath the thigh, then maybe you can catch hold of the left foot underneath. So reaching the arm under and behind. Option to come down onto the left forearm here, bringing the forearm parallel to the front of the mat. Then, can you see if you can lift the right foot off the earth, point the toes towards the front of the room. Drop the right foot back down. Now, the next place we meet is in super soldier pose. You might need to let go of the foot and then find the grab once again. So step the right foot in a little bit closer towards the left knee. Ground down through the left hand, then see if you can step onto the right foot and lift the left knee. It might take a few attempts. And then spiral the left knee to point up towards the ceiling. The right elbow is still tucked underneath the right knee. Left fingertips out to the side for support. Now, can you keep hold of the left toes, but bring yourself up to standing and deliver the left foot into a half lotus pose. I fell on the way there, never mind. So delivering the left toes towards the top of the right hip. Reach both arms up towards the ceiling. Keep the right arm lifted, wrap the left arm behind the back. Now maybe the left hand can catch hold of the left big toe. Reach the left arm back up to meet the right. Unravel the left foot, squeeze the left heel in towards the glute, bring the knees in line with one another. Reach both arms behind you, clasp the hands around the front of the left ankle here. Kick the foot into the hands, roll the shoulders down and back, push the chest forwards, variation of dancer. Maybe lift the knee up a little bit higher, maybe lean the chest forwards. Now keep hold of the ankle, but squeeze the heel back into the glutes, bring the knees back in line. Then Jiva squat, keeping the grip on the left foot. And straighten the leg once again. Bend the right knee, maybe even tap the back of the leg with the left knee. And straighten. One more time, bend the right knee. See how low you can get the left knee down. Maybe it even taps the right ankle. Now the right hand, let go of the foot. Bring the right hand to the inside of the right foot. Then release the left foot, drop it back behind you, finding side angle. Right knee bent, left leg straight. Right hand down, left hand up. Straighten the right leg, triangle. Length through both sides of the waist here, so be mindful that you're not collapsing into the lower body. Now, can you lift the right fingertips to hover? Tap them back down. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant the right hand on the earth, rebend into the right knee. Now can you swing the right leg back and cross the right ankle in front of the left ankle for a cross ankle Vashisthasana. Inhale here. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Inhale, cross the ankles, extend the arm. Exhale, bend and squeeze. 3 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, extend the arm, extend the leg. Keep the ankles crossed, but drop the left hand down. Roll onto the tiptoes. You might end up just on the right tiptoes with the left ankle crossing back behind. Shift forwards and backwards on the tiptoes. Now inhale, 3-legged dog, sweep the left leg high. Exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale, 3-leg. Exhale, squeeze. Just 1 more. Breathe in. Breathe out, squeeze in and pause. Then drop the left shin to the earth, pigeon pose. Maybe draw the right knee a little bit further back. Reach the fingertips towards the back of the room, open through the chest. Then hinge down to hover above the left thigh. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 1 more, breathe in. Breathe out, hinge down, then drop the forearms to the floor in front of you. Rest down into your full pigeon. Slowly start to wave the spine back upright. Bend the right knee, draw the heel in towards the body. Then maybe catch the right big toes in the right elbow. Maybe find full mermaid, bringing the hands to meet, up and overhead. Then either stay here or option for king pigeon. Bringing the right hand onto the foot, spinning the elbow to point up towards the ceiling, then bringing the left hand to meet the foot as well, drawing the big toes towards the back of the head. Then either stay here or keep the right hand where it is, then let the left hand wrap behind the back. Maybe the hand comes to catch hold of the left big toe, finding a double twisty bound king pigeon. I don't think this has got an official name. Take 1 more big inhale and big exhale. Can you release the grip on the foot with control? Let it release to the floor in slow motion. Unravel the hands, plant the hands under the shoulders. Lift the right knee, step the left foot back, high plank. First opportunity for a vinyasa. We've come all this way, and finally take a chaturanga if you feel like it. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And again, take a few breaths to pedal things out, have a little wiggle, or maybe find stillness if that's what's calling to you most. Big toes to touch, deep bend through the knees, press the chest back, and we'll take 5 little hops, making our way to the top of the mat, eventually hopping out into a malasana. Reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Press all the way to stand. Lift the heels at the top. Lower all the way back down. 2 more, all the way up. All the way down. Last time, bring it up. Take it down, hands to heart. Inhale, left hand down, right arm up, twist. Exhale, find the bind. Wrap the arms around the left leg. Come onto the left tiptoes, step the right foot in towards centre, then come all the way to stand on the right foot, maybe wobbling on the way upright. Find your balance, pause at the top. Then slow and controlled, deliver the left foot to the edge of the mat, step the right foot wide, release the hands to the earth. Then big step back with the right toes, landing in your lizard. Shift forwards and backwards on the tiptoes. Now thread the left arm under the left thigh, wrap it behind the back. Bring the right hand to meet the left, finding your bound flying lizard or snail pose. Keep the hips nice and low, don't let them hike up too much. Now release the hands, right hand to the earth, left hand to the outside of the left foot. Let the left knee hug around the top of the left arm. Lift the left foot, maybe lift the right foot as well. Drop the right foot, unravel the left foot, back to the outside of the hand, then let the right knee gently release to the earth. Inhale, left arm forward, up and back, maybe tap the back leg. Exhale, sweep it forward as far as you can. Inhale, rainbow back. Exhale, sweep forward. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, sweep back, pause, catch the right foot with the left hand, finding the quad stretch. Keep hold of the foot, straighten the front leg for a wide half split with the bind. Keep hold of the foot, rebend into the right knee. Now keep the right heel squeezing in. As you release the left hand, thread it underneath the leg and then catch hold of the foot once again, sinking the hips low. Maybe bring the right forearm onto the earth, parallel to the top of the mat. Maybe lift the left foot, point the toes towards the front of the room. Drop the left foot back down, come back onto the right hand and step the left foot a little closer in towards the right knee. Keeping hold of the foot, bring the right hand towards the edge of the mat and then as many attempts as you need and maybe release the grip on the foot on the way there. Can you lift the right knee, spiral it up towards the ceiling, finding super soldier pose. Now see if you can keep hold of the right foot, but deliver it into a standing half lotus. Toes onto the top of the left hip. Reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Then wrap the right arm behind the back to catch hold of the right big toe, maybe. Reach the right arm up to the ceiling. Unravel the right leg, knees are in line, right heel squeezing in towards the glutes. Bring the hands to interlace around the right ankle. Kick the foot into the hands. Stay here or hinge forwards, kick the leg higher, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Then neutralize the spine, pull the heel back in towards the body. Keep hold of the foot, Bend into the left knee, Jiva squat. Come all the way back upright. Just 2 more. Take it down. Bring it up. Last time, take it down and pause. Release the left hand, bring it to the inside of the left foot. Then release the right leg, step it back, landing in your side angle. Right arm reaches up, left fingertips to the inside of the left foot. Straighten the left leg, triangle. Lift the left hand to hover, tap, lift, tap, and then just keep it going. For 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knee, plant the left hand back down, then swing the left leg through, cross left ankle over the front of the right ankle, Vashisthasana, side plank. Inhale, reach the right arm to the front of the room. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze for 3, for 2. Last time. Find your side plank. Ankles stay crossed, roll into your high plank. Maybe you're just on the left tiptoes here. Shift forwards and backwards. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, right leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, squeeze. Last time, breathe in, breathe out, squeeze in, pigeon pose. Sinking the hips into the earth. Extend the fingertips towards the back of the room. Inhale. Hinge down to hover. Exhale. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, hover. Last time, breathe in. Breathe out, hover. Then hands onto the earth. Give yourself a little pillow to rest on by stacking the hands. A few deep breaths in stillness. Wave the spine back upright on the wave of your next breath in. Bend the left knee. Catch the toes in the left elbow. Then bring the right arm to meet up and overhead. Mermaid pose. Then either stay in mermaid or king pigeon. Left fingertips to the left toes, spiral the elbow to point up to the ceiling. Right hand comes to meet the foot as well. Keep the left hand on the foot. Let the right arm wrap behind the back. Maybe the hand catches hold of the toes. Turn to look towards the right hand side, letting the right shoulder drop down and back. Then slowly, without letting that foot immediately drop back, can you let it go? Let the toes drop down, plant the hands under the shoulders, step back into a high plank, work through a vinyasa. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And again, a few breaths to pedal it out. Move the legs, find any movements. Then the next place we meet is in Dandasana, legs out in front of us. You might play around with hopping through into a seat, maybe gracefully, maybe not, it doesn't matter either way. Flex the toes up towards the ceiling. Lift and lengthen through the sides of the waist. Take a big inhale. Cross right wrist over left wrist. Fold down as you release your exhale. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, swap it out. Left wrist over right, fold down, maybe catch the edges of the feet. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, plant the hands behind the hips, fingertips point forwards. Lift all the way up into a reverse plank. Exhale, tap the hips down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, drop. Last time, big inhale. Big exhale, drop the hips down. Keep the legs straight, reach the fingertips forward. Slow motion, lower all the way down onto the back. When you arrive, tuck the thumbs underneath the hips here. Lift the legs, extend them straight up towards the ceiling. Lower the right leg down to hover. Lift back up. Lower the left leg down and lift. Now lift both legs down and lift. Then keep it going. Lower the right. Bring it up. Lower the left. Bring it up. Lower both. Bring them up. Let's do that whole thing twice more. Lower right. Lift. Left. Lift. Both. Lift. Last time. Right. Left. Both down to hover. Hold for 5, 4. Keep pressing the lower back down for 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees into the chest. Give them a nice tight squeeze. Really pull them in towards you. Take some big expansive breaths here, so much so that you can feel the legs being pressed away from you with your inhale. And feel them drawing back in towards you as you release your exhale. A few more full, big, expansive breath in. And full, complete, relaxing breath out. One more. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Let it all go. Release the grip on the legs. Let the feet fall to the floor at the outside edges of the mat. Arms can come into a cactus shape. Windshield wipe the legs, letting them drift from one side, then the other. Then the next time the knees land over to the left, let's pause there. Option to bring the left ankle onto the top of the right knee to deepen into the twist. Just here for a few deep breaths. Unravel, let the knees drift over to the other side, then the same options apply on this side. Find your way back through center. Give the knees one last little squeeze into the chest. Maybe take a happy baby here just for a moment or two. It's only now that I have a nephew in my life do I actually understand why this pose is called Happy Baby, because he literally spends so much time just chilling out on the carpet, grabbing hold of his feet, and looks exactly like this. It's very cute. Release the feet, let them fall back onto the floor, then maybe let them extend long, landing in your Shavasana, or you could keep the knees bent, or you could find a reclined butterfly shape. Finding any shape down on your back that feels comfortable and relaxing to spend a final few moments in stillness. So stay down on your back in whatever shape feels most relaxing. Knowing that this time here in stillness is just as valuable, just as important as the movement. So we start our practice with stillness so that we can set aside anything we've carried onto our mat that we don't need. And we end our practice with stillness so that we can carry away from our mats anything that we might have cultivated in our practice. Whether that's a sense of peacefulness, a sense of stillness, a sense of relaxation, a feeling of determination, a feeling of gratitude for everything that you've achieved, the knowledge that you can do hard things. So let yourself surrender into this stillness, solidify that connection to whatever you want to carry with you into the rest of your day. If you would like to stay in your Shavasana for longer, that is always encouraged by me, so take as much time as you need. You can always pop me on pause and finish your practice when you're ready. If you're ready to move on, reconnect to the present moment by reconnecting to your breath wherever it is most noticeable right now. Hold the breath in your awareness for a few inhales and exhales. Then let the awareness start to expand throughout the rest of the body, noticing sensations that are present in the body, the feeling of your earth connecting beneath you, the feeling of the air on your skin. Moving the body if you've not started to do so already, wiggling fingers and toes, circling ankles and wrists. Let the movement become more expansive, more expressive. Maybe working in the direction of a full body stretch, like you've just woken up, you've just restarted your day from fresh. Eventually find your way back to a comfortable seat. Take your time to get there. Again, pause at any time if you need to. Using this time here to set an intention for how you want to move through the rest of your day. How do you want to feel? How do you want to be? What do you want to cultivate? Maybe choosing one word to represent that, whether it's peace, patience, generosity, compassion, gratitude. and then tuck that word away in the back of your mind and carry it with you for the rest of your day. For the rest of your day, I hope that you think peaceful thoughts, I hope you speak peaceful words, and I hope you feel peace in your heart. Thank you so much for choosing to share your practice with me today and for sticking it out to the end. If you did enjoy that, I would be really grateful if you could take a second to let me know what you thought, leave a thumbs up so that I know you liked it, and subscribe so that you never miss a class from me. More important than any of that is to have a fab day. Bye bye.